In this tutorial, we'll show you how to search the MLA International Bibliography and Humanities abstracts because they use the same interface. These databases focus specifically on literature and topics in humanities. To begin a search, enter in your search terms. I'm going to use Heart of Darkness and Colonialism. One thing about our article databases is it is better to break your topic into main ideas and enter those into separate search boxes. You'll tend to get better results than if you just try to search all in one line. You also have ways to limit your search, and those will be below the search boxes. I wouldn't suggest just linking to full text. That will actually eliminate a lot of articles that are available to you. So I usually leave that one unchecked. You can do a date range, so if you want to see what has been published in, say, the last 10 years. And you may want to exclude dissertations because you're looking mostly for peer-reviewed articles, which means you'd also want to select the scholarly peer-reviewed journals. So what this search is saying that I want to look for Heart of Darkness and Colonialism, articles published between 2010 and 2020 that are scholarly peer-reviewed but are not dissertations. I'm going to go ahead and do my search. And the results will always be in the center of the screen. And if you forgot to do a limiter, or if you want to limit further, you can do so from the left-hand side of the screen. So you can see I have my limiters checked of scholarly peer-reviewed journals, excluding dissertations. I can check or uncheck these options there. I can change the date range. So I can have a variety of different options, which I can limit my searches here. As you look at the results, you'll see that you can get them in two different ways, the Find It at Woo and the PDF. Notice how many Find It at Woo options are listed on this first search here. That's why I didn't select the linked full text. If you selected that, these wouldn't appear as options for you, and these might be articles that are useful for you, and there's different ways to get those. Say, for example, 5. If I wanted to get the equivocal ecology of Heart of Darkness, then I could click on the Find It at Woo. I'm going to get out of the live search at the moment to show you what those options are for you. Your first option will always show you the citation, and then you have the option to sign in. You don't necessarily have to do it at this point. But then below the sign in, it will give you various databases. I call this the best case scenario. What this is saying is that we don't have the article in the database you're looking for, but we do have it in these databases. All you have to do is select the database length and it will take you to the article. The second option that you'll have available to you is it will show you the citation. Below the sign-in option, it will say full text available at Woo Paper Journals. If you select that link, it will give you a request scan and deliver. This means that we don't have electronic access to the article, but we do have it in print, and by requesting a scan and deliver, we'll send you a copy of the PDF. The third option can be a little bit scary to students when they come across it, so I just want you to be aware of it. And that is, it'll give you the citation, and below the sign-in option, it will say full text available at Get It Now. When you select that, it takes you to this screen, and this is the scary part. The first line says, the library pays an average of $30 each time you view the full text of a non-demand article. A lot of students will back away thinking, I don't want to get charged for an article. You will not get charged for this. This is something the library picks up as a service for you. And if you're worried about the library getting charged, don't. I kind of equate it to Amazon Prime Video. They have a lot of content as part of their viewing package, but if they don't, you can purchase a movie for $6 to rent or something like that. So that's kind of the same thing. This is We have a lot of content available for you, but for the stuff that we don't, we'll buy it individually, article by article for you. And we build this into our kind of cost of business. So if you come across these, if all of your articles are these, don't worry about that. Make as many requests as you need. The only thing that we ask is that after you request an article, you save it, because we get charged every time the article is downloaded. And so if you don't save it and come back the next day and request it again, we'd get charged an additional fee. So that's the whole point of this caring language. It does have a few screens that you have to go through. So you have to agree to these kind of terms here. And then you have to enter your email address and accept. This is a pretty fast service. Most of these happen about 8 to 2 hours there. Usually for me, it's only been about like a 1 or 2 hour wait for it though. So the last option is going to be probably the trickiest during this term, just because several libraries are closed. And what this option says is it gives you the citation and then it asks for a request through interlibrary loan. But like I said, because many our partner libraries are also closed, this service isn't as available throughout as it normally is during a regular term. So you can make the request, but if you come across these and you really want the article, you can email me, Robert Mungy at monger@woo.edu, and I can help you track down any articles. And that actually goes for any articles that you come across here. If you find that you're not finding articles that you're looking for or you can't get access to them, definitely email me, because I'm here to kind of help you out with that. Now going back to the live search, your other options that you'll come across are the PDF, which if you just select the PDF, it will take you to the article. I'm recommending downloading it from the top of the screen if you're going to save it. I think it works kind of as a better option. But over to the right, you'll have also options to print, email the article. You can add to a folder, but you have to be logged or signed in to access your folder. And that's a free account if you want to set that up. There are often cite options too. And so if you select that and you go down to MLA, it will give you a citation for that. These are machine generated, so I always say kind of buyer beware. Double check them to make sure that they are in fact following the MLA, but that'll be kind of an option for it. If you choose to email, you can also include the citation format, and it will email you the article and the PDF and the article there. That won't necessarily work for the full Find It at Woo options, but just that that's available there. If you want those options from a Find It at Woo, if you just click on the article title itself instead of Find It at Woo, these options will be available to you. Again, though, if you email the article, it will only send you the citation because it has to get the article from somewhere else. So just kind of be aware of that. Here are the search options for Humanities abstracts. Notice it's the exact same interface with the same limiters. So if you know how to search MLA International Bibliography, you can search Humanities abstracts. They are different databases, so they're both worth exploring because they may have a few overlapping content, but they'll also have unique content to that database. And if you have any problems finding articles or coming up with search terms or any aspect of the research process here, certainly give me a contact, an email. I'm happy to help out with that.